Hello, how you doing guys? Victor Tay here. I'm just on my way to Hyde Park. I just got here, running a little bit later than I hoped I'd run. If you can see behind me, oh, it's turning green here. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get this working. I bought like this selfie stick gimbal, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see over the other side of the road. You can't really see it from here, but let's see. If you see on the other side of the road, there is sort of first aid vehicles over there, and there are 4 policemen on horseback, so they're definitely prepared for today, which is good.
Because most people who have been following us, they haven't seen the sheer amount of stories that just get swept into the road where somebody is killed, somebody is beaten.
Just getting used to using this selfie stick, so you can see it's a little bit smoother now. I've got 2 mates with me today. Because I'm out here a bit longer, I'm not here with my family. It's a little bit harder for my wife to be out here with 5 children, being pregnant and being out for more than a couple of hours. So today, because we're going to be out here possibly from now until, 4 o'clock-ish possibly, talking with people. Let's see how it is. So I thought I would just do a quick live now, just while we're walking to the park. So we just got to the fountain. If you can see, I'll just turn this around. There you go. So it'll give you an idea of how many people are here already. And then maybe I'll stop this live and continue on later. But crowd's definitely bigger than the number of people that were exercising in front of Parliament House. There's already some people around recognizing me. Let me turn this camera around and you can see. I'm not too sure where the copper is that knows me. Carl? I'll put the camera this way so you guys can get a bit of an idea of what it looks like here in Hyde Park. So besides the policemen on horseback, there's 5, well there's quite a bit, 5, 6, 7. So you got 5 right here. And 1, 2, how you doing guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean there's probably about 12, 13, 14 police officers in the area. See, I probably should have come here earlier. I meant to speak, so I don't know what time they want me to speak. But if I don't get an opportunity, it's not that big a deal, I suppose. So let me show you how many people are here. Hello, how you doing, guys? Oh, this is a pretty big crowd. Hello, how are you? So I would say there's I don't know how many people do you think are here? Maybe a few. There's probably at least 500 to 1,000 people here. Let's see if I can see that.
Yes, I was talking about clean dress, not bad dress.
Oh yeah, hello. Love the headband. Looks great. Yes, hello. Hey, thank you. It's good to see you guys here. Oh, hello. How you doing, guys? I'm just getting a bit of a scope of the place. See what happens. Hi, hello. Oh, thanks, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry, I'm a bit late, guys.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm meant to be speaking, but I don't know when they want me to speak.
It's nice to see you in the real, not through a screen.
Yeah. Thanks. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You good? Hey. Oh, loving the shirts. Hello. doing, man?
From the work of the ancient.
Hey, hello.
We discovered that because
So there's some speeches going on now, and I'm not sure who's talking.
it's
like a Aboriginal elder talking.
Years and upwards without vaccination. Without putting chemicals into our bodies. Without having all the other just a little shit. That is put there, sorry kids. But you want to hear me when I'm mad. So it's so important that we walk up, we'll go around the back of Parliament. We know that there's nobody there, but that doesn't matter. We're making a statement. If we're going to be walking, I won't be walking, I'll have Dino is going to be pushing me. And we'll go around and then we'll come down the Quarry Street. And if we try and keep that distance with the police, they might help us keep two lots on both sides of the street coming back this way. So it might be a good idea so we can get people through just a little bit quicker and better, okay?
Yeah.
So let us proceed. Nara is country. Garigo, Wongo, the families that were here long ago. Eora is the big boundary that holds a lot of families. The Hawkesbury River to the north, the Nepean in the west.
Hello.
Can I get a photo with you?
Yeah, sure.
Right at the forefront.
So we're on the Eora today.
Actually, can I tell you the
Hello.
funny
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
That's all right. We're just doing welcome with Uncle Max.
Greg Fitzgerald, I emailed you a little while back and wanted to Facebook, friend on Facebook. Greg Fitzgerald. Please friend me.
Okay,
You're doing a
sure.
wonderful job.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
tire, and they're turning around, and they've got a pair of trackers in your wheels, right? Anyway, so he wrote it to me and he said, like da-da-da, yeah, they put
All right, so I've made my-
wheels, like the little valve.
I made it to the front. Looks like a lot of people recognize me.
I wasn't sure if you were aware of it, but when I come past light last night.
Looks like
I
there's
saw
some
your lights
Aboriginal
were out, so I
ceremony
thought I'd
going
just
on.
cut yours off just in
Obviously a
case.
multicultural event here.
Now, what are we doing?
Hey, Michael. Nice seeing you, man. Hey, Michael, am I meant to speak? Are you gonna...
We're coming back.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be afterwards? I don't have to stress about it? Okay.
You need to walk through the smoke.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sure.
What is it? Tandoori's the beauty everywhere all the time. My wife's from Tandoori. You guys are I'll let you walk each other.
Carl, how you doing, buddy?
How's it going, mate? Yeah,
Good? Hey.
good to see you, mate.
Oh man, there's quite a lot of people here, eh?
I actually had to borrow Tanet's headband. I got mine on coming. I forgot it. I went, oh no.
No. Hello. Yeah.
I'm gonna slap it on, mate. That's
I'm not going anywhere soon, so plenty of time.
How am I rocking the headband?
Hello. I'm not a celebrity. Hello. How you doing?
Take a photo.
How you doing, guys? Hello.
Can I take a photo?
Everyone wants to take photos with me. Okay. Let's see if I can put this on. I'll put this on selfie mode so people can see you guys. Alright, how do I do this?
Dropping everything.
Okay, everyone, sorry about that.
Oh, photo. Okay.
Now we're going to just stop for a second. We have to get into groups of 10 and then we're going to start moving.
We're going to start. Oh, we're going to have the song first. Sorry, I apologise. The song.
Hello.
We would ask if you do the 1.5
Yeah, sure.
because they
Oh man, I'm a celebrity, guys. So everyone wants to take photos. I get stuck here. Oh, thank you.
Okay, well,
I'll try and keep this all on live so you guys can watch it
during
on
this
pause.
moment isn't awesome. Going to do a song for you that we wrote for the Melbourne protest 3 weeks ago. It's called Great Southland.
Thank you.
I got Lachlan here joining me on guitar. That's okay. Well, I just today, incidentally.
Hey guys. Hey Julia. Unfortunately couldn't make it today. So it looks like, it sounds like from what they... Did I start this? I thought it's them. Oh, okay. Where did I start it on? Hey.
We don't slow down.
Thank you.
When tyranny is all around.
Hey,
Look who's here!
oh, you're live streaming too. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're on the live. How are
Yeah, it's exciting. There's so many people here.
you? Yeah, I know, really
Hundreds,
exciting.
yeah.
We saw you talking to Meryl recently, so we're so excited to be here today.
Yeah, she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
For freedom.
So we just got
Medical
our Vax bus wrapped and we just unveiled it today, so we're going to be going around the country and collecting vaccine injury stories. Hey! Hey guys!
Yeah, we're
Leah from the
simulcasting.
ABN. Yeah, so we're going to be going around Australia collecting vaccine injury stories, and we are going to be collecting healthy unvaxxed stories too, which is so important. Okay guys, we'll start walking soon.
Well, thanks for everything you do for freedom.
You too, Victor.
I think we can all agree on that. We should be able to make the choice ourselves.
That's it. Alright, God bless.
Alright, see you guys. God bless you. Alright, so there's a lot happening. Okay, so that was a bit of a fun. Oh, still people want to take photos? Okay, good. Hello. Okay. Oh man, I had no idea how well known I was. But looks like people are singing, and what else is going on here? So somebody's singing a song now.
No, we're not. We heed the call. This generation will not fall.
So where are you guys? Hopefully you guys made it to some of the other protests around the country.
We don't consent when you devour every freedom we have today. With this illegal abuse of power. Great Southland, come on! Great Southland, it's time to have. We won't let them take our land. We are the people.
There's a few people live streaming around here, it looks like. See all sorts of mobiles up in the air.
Yeah, this is the time. This is the hour. Great Southland, we raise the
Yeah,
flag.
boys.
We won't let them take our land. We are the people.
Oh, how to fix the sound. What's wrong with the sound? I don't know how to fix it. I mean, do you have sound settings on this thing?
This is the hour. Great Southland.
Oh, okay. Somebody's saying you can fix the sound. I think there's sound. I don't have any control over the sound levels, guys, so if it's too loud, that's just because it's really loud here. Alright, here's the Aboriginal elder coming through with some smoke.
I gotta stretch it out. Great Southland. Yeah. This time, everyone, Great Southland. Great Southland. Yeah. Yeah. What are we? The Great Southland. Great Southland. Woo! Thank you. What we are. We are all living, breathing humans. Living, breathing. We are not here to be chipped. We're not here to be vaccinated. Okay. And we've got some prayers in the audience because I know we need some prayers right now. Put your hand up if you're a prayer. Please join with us. This is Lynn.
Hi, I'm Lynn Joy and I'm a living, breathing human being. I just want to say good morning, guys. G'day. Good morning. Welcome you here today.
Yeah, the excitement's definitely here, guys.
From the beginning of time, you had Australia in mind, and we dedicate today to seeking the truth. We need your help and guidance to be good stewards of the land.
I think all the banners people are just holding down below them. So some people are holding them up, other people aren't.
In you, Lord, you can heal our land, the sickness of this world, the sickness of war, and the sickness of evil. Help us to love one another as you first loved us. Help us to keep our focus on you in the days and nights ahead, and always to remember that you are our God. God, please bless Australia, the great Southland of the Holy Spirit, in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Okay, now thank you very much. Now it's time to move on.
Glory to Jesus
I'm
Christ.
going to move in that direction, we will be going in groups of 10. We're going to fly with this. We're going to have a great
have you?
Thanks
a lot,
way
man.
by doing this.
Yeah, I'll be sticking around, so if you find me later, you can have a chat. Yeah.
Stream out for kilometres.
Okay.
And we'll have our flags. There are signs up here that you can
Hey guys. Alright, so some people have brought signs.
Get in your groups of 10. I'm making my way over
Everybody
here.
is getting
We'll
ready
start
to
going
march
up. There
now.
will be marshals to make
So it looks like what's going to happen is we're going to march. I think they had a bit of a rile up for everyone. And then they tell me after the march happens and we head back here, then there'll be speeches. So I think everyone gets a few minutes. They've given me 3 minutes, so I'll be called up to speak sometime then as well. So I've got a little something prepared that hopefully motivates people to action. Okay. I'll keep live streaming, guys. Hopefully my phone holds up because with this gimbal I couldn't use my battery case, so I don't know how long an iPhone SE battery lasts. But I'll try and go as long as I can so you guys can get the full experience. How you doing, Tracy? Good to see you. I wish you guys could come out here and join us or join the people in your local city. Looks like the march is starting here. I know Renee told me. Hello, how you doing? Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Well done. You did so well.
No, thank you. I didn't do it all. So you guys are the ones that make it happen.
I was just looking, it's been a good turnout, but we need a lot more.
Absolutely, yeah. There are a lot more. It's there. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely one of the bigger vaccine rallies I've been to. Okay. What do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to stay on live stream? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if this is boring for you guys if I'm just standing around and so I'm not sure what you guys would prefer me to do. Maybe I'll just leave it live and you guys can just follow along and feel the environment here. Hello. Hi. I'm on live stream, so yeah.
I've been watching you.
I get some love.
I've been watching you every week.
Oh, have you?
God
Thanks a
bless
lot.
you.
Oh,
I love
God
you.
bless you too.
I really do.
Oh, hey, how you doing, guys? Good to see you. Where are you? You're meant to be here.
Operation Take Back Australia.
Oh, great.
I'll speak to you in a minute.
Yeah, sure. I'll be around.
You're a hero. You really are, man.
Am I? Everyone's calling me a hero, but I'm not sure what I did. I just came out to exercise. I don't know what's going on. All right. Hey, hello. How you doing, guys? I'm just saying hello to the famous 5G lady. There she is. They've got their big sign here today. Yeah, it's all a bit hectic right now, guys. I think maybe when things calm down, like maybe after the march and people are standing around, I'd say the most committed people are probably sticking around till the end. So I've lost my friends as well. I have no idea where they are now.
You can join us.
So, hey.
We're all family.
Hey, hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing, I like your
Following your
t-shirts.
videos.
Oh, thank you. Hope they've been inspiring. So it looks like we're all just lining up, getting ready to march now. Maybe I'll turn my camera around, then you don't have to stare at my ugly mug the whole time. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I agree with you, Varuanan and Simon. Hugs are not illegal, so hug as much as you want. That's probably one peaceful way to... How you doing, guys? Hey, it's Tyranny Liberty, guys. Oh no, did your shirt go through the wash? I know, I had to retouch up my shirt as well, but I thought it'd be cold, so I put my jumper on. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'm live streaming, guys. You can say hello to everyone on the page. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are sticking with me because I had no idea you guys were you guys. Hello, thanks a lot.
Look at that, that's awesome.
Look at this. There's all sorts of shirts around here. It's good. Everyone making their own shirts, making their own exercise equipment. People got some chants going. Oh, great, Suzanne. You have to send us a picture. I want as many pictures of people that have made their own exercise equipment, made their own headbands.
Yeah, come in. Okay.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Good to see you. I wish I had some free hands. If I had some free hands, I could probably shake some more people's hands. I'll try and get to the front. See where everyone is. What's going on over here? You guys getting a good view on the live stream? Look at how many people there are. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure.
Mr. Victor, here we go.
Hello,
Hey,
yeah.
go Victor!
And is this guy on tape? Oh, the guy did that, didn't he?
So I'm a bit distracted with everyone here. I know people in the comments are saying, hey, talk to some of the people, but... What's going on? Oh, this lady taking a minute. Hey, guys, you guys want to say hello to the live stream?
Good to see you, Victor.
Hey. I'm actually live streaming.
Love your work.
Oh, thanks, guys. Hey, hello. How you doing, guys? Love your shirts, guys. And what does your sign say? Do not accept the new normal. Surveillance, police state, mandatory vax, cashless society, and social distancing. Yeah, I can agree to that. Let's see. So I don't know where they've got us walking. It looks like we're walking down the main road. Let's see. I think they're taking us behind Parliament House. So we are walking. Let me show you that. I'm having trouble holding everything, guys, because I've got a sign in one hand and I've got a water bottle in another. I don't want to lose my mates as well. They're just behind me. Yeah, I'd say there's at least over 1,000 people here. I don't know, how many people? How many people you reckon are here?
Yeah, easy. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Good thousands.
Oh.
Just grew in that last half hour, didn't it?
Do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
G'day, I'm David from the Central Coast.
David, all the way from the Central Coast. Good on you for coming all the way down here. So what brings you out here
today?
today?
It's good to see old mate here. He's always happy, and it's finally see him in person. But no, it's great to be a part of the movement, and hopefully we'll set a precedence for our children and our grandchildren in the future. And you know, unfortunately, still a lot of people are very much asleep on the subject, and they need to do a little bit of research and find out exactly what is going on and how our liberties are being eroded away, and life is changing dramatically. This is very serious, and we need to address it as seriously as we possibly can.
Yeah. So what does your sign say? What is it? What have you got here? No to mandatory vaccinations.
No mandatory vaccinations.
So is that the main reason why you're here today? Do you think that's why most people are here today?
It's part of the journey because I have 6 children and one of my daughters
Hey, come walk with us, Michael.
was vaccinated and days later she passed away. Also, my other kids had quite violent reactions to the vaccines as well.
Yeah.
So,
He's doing a vaccine injury
so
story.
yeah, it's quite personal for me, and it's just great to be again a part of the movement here. So
Great, well thanks for talking to us. Do you guys know each other? Is that how you know?
No.
Oh, you were just listening?
I was just...
Is it alright if I speak with Michael? Thanks, man.
Same story.
yeah, certainly. Yeah.
I was walking
you're
back
you're live streaming as well. Hey, this is
I
Michael
was going
Sims.
to get a megaphone.
If you don't know, this is the man in the background pulling all the strings, making it all
I did
happen.
nothing except
I'm
get
making you
kicked off
famous
Facebook.
now.
Yeah, Victor's famous, more famous than me already.
Yeah, you don't know him because Facebook keeps censoring him. So hopefully with Trump's executive order, maybe things are going to change.
And we have Romeo back there. Do you know Romeo?
Romeo, no, I've never
He's
met
got
Romeo.
bigger
Okay.
Facebook followers than both of us.
Oh, there you go.
And he's kicked off Facebook too.
Well, I've got something for you, Michael. I'll give it to you on the live stream. I made this for you. Hopefully you'll wear it with pride.
Yes.
There you go. Put it on, man. It'll go well with your bandana.
Has anyone seen?
There you go. Adding the exercising my rights touch to the Michael Sims look. Thanks for all you do,
All right.
man.
Thanks, Victor. Thank you all, Victor's fans. You're all wonderful. I'll catch you later. Bye.
All right. See you later, Michael. Talk to you later. There you go. Trying to honour some people that are ambassadors of the movement. How you doing? Oh, my name's Victor.
Okay. Hey, Victor. Nice to meet you, mate.
All right. So they're walking us behind Parliament House, but I was telling I'm not going to obviously complain because I didn't really organise this. I'm just a supporter of health freedom. But they're taking us behind Parliament House. I was saying, we should have tried to get in front of Parliament House in terms of going around Martin Place because there'll be more people over there. But I think they sort of walked us behind Parliament House knowing that maybe not as many people would be behind here. But the people that organised it aren't from Sydney, so I don't think they really knew the area as well as some other people. So you can see that they're kind of walking us behind here. This is the area that I was walking when I used to come here and exercise. And you'll notice here at the back here there's a park. Not many people go to this park, but it's a nice sort of quiet park. And you walk behind Parliament House, which is where people get into the back, the car park in Parliament House, get inside. So it's kind of like a back lane, not as exciting. But when we get to the front, we'll see what happens. When we walk to the front and through back to Hyde Park, that will be a little bit cooler.
Victor, did you notice there's no mainstream media here covering this?
Isn't there? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to give us any.
Typical, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get a bit closer to the chance. There are some photographers around. I'm not sure whether they're part of mainstream media outlets or whether they are just independent media here. But I'm sort of near the front of the march here.
Where's Andy Farr, mate?
Huh?
Where's Andy Farr?
I don't know. Is there causing a fuss? I don't know. Hey, the protest is still young. Maybe they're waiting till it. They waited an hour and 15 minutes in Melbourne.
How with their masks on?
They're telling us to stay in groups of 10, 1.5 meters apart. But we all came as individuals. I don't know. I didn't come as a group. There's my group of 3 over here. I don't think there's any social distancing going on in the distance over there. You criminals, you criminals. There are protest organisers here as well, encouraging people to be in groups of 10 and 1.5 metres apart. And probably it's just part of the permit rules, right? So if you apply for a permit, the police probably say, well, if you make sure people are in groups and maintain social distancing guidelines, then they'll give the permit. So we'll see if they end up using that as an excuse maybe later to cause some trouble and remove our right to peacefully protest because of these dodgy social distancing laws.
Nazi psychopaths,
Here we go, I'll show you.
Whatever their agenda.
There you go, here's your chief social distancing man here, trying to get everyone to social distance. Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice!
Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! Freedom of choice! That's the way, brother. Yeah, let's go, man. That's the way.
Oh, I wore my jumper today and it's like actually hotter than I thought it was going to be. So I went the full suit today, but it's actually pretty hot.
It's just absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is that people believe the fucking shit, all the lies and propaganda and the brainwash.
Maybe put the sign somewhere in your thing.
I hope other people do the chanting. I'm not a very chanty sort of person, but if somebody else gets me going, I'll probably chant.
Freedom of speech! Freedom of speech! Freedom of speech! Freedom of
Some media at the front.
Freedom of speech! 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 Freedom of speech!
I don't know what this inspector's trying to do. It looks like he's taking his body cam off to try and get some footage. But
Freedom of choice!
I don't get why they're trying to get us to spread out when we're walking, but when we were over in Hyde Park, there wasn't police saying anything about.
My body, my choice!
I was just saying, like, I don't know if you guys can hear me talking when everyone's chanting, but
My body, my
you
choice!
can see that there's some police at the front
My body,
that
my
are
choice!
trying to get everyone to social distance, stay in groups of 10 and 1.5 meters apart. For the most part, everyone's ignoring them. But
My body, my choice!
the funny thing is, when we were at Hyde Park, they weren't saying anything. So when we were at Hyde Park, everyone was bunched up shoulder to shoulder for the speeches and the singing. And no police were saying anything. So
My body, my choice! My body, my choice! My body, my choice!
I'm glad to see that the path that I had envisioned many weeks ago to exercise on is absolutely packed this week. Although now we're coming around the corner where we're starting to see some traffic and whatnot, because like I said, at the back of Parliament House is just like a back lane. So you can see it's fully packed. Let me just get you front facing again. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't really see on the screen because of the glare, but try and give you an idea of how many people are here.
Where there's risk, there must be choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
I actually agree with the chant, my body, my choice. I just don't like it when it's being applied to abortion, because that baby inside you ain't your body. So I agree with my body, my choice.
Later, boys.
Oh, hello.
How's everyone doing at home?
Oh, wait, I got to turn it around.
How's everyone doing at home?
How you doing?
Very good. Let's try and get Australia back.
Groups of 10.
Oh, here we go. Now we've got the social distancing police happening. I'm going to try and get to the top of the stairs of the library, and then you can watch everyone walk past. How's that? Great to see so many of you on the live stream. Hopefully the viewing experience is way better for you now that I've got this sort of gimbal selfie stick happening. I bought a Vimble 2, so it's like a gimbal. It's like a gimbal that has like a selfie stick stretch thing on it. They're still trying to stay in groups of 10. But as you can see, nobody really cares about that stupid rule, because this is an absolute scamdemic and nothing we should really be afraid of. It's no different to a bad seasonal flu, and you can see here how many people realize that. But unfortunately, people like this guy, they just got to do their job, don't they? They just got to follow orders, like a certain country did many years ago. Oh, this is amazing. See, this is what I thought might happen if I exercised out here and a lot of other people exercised, you know, minus the chanting, but you can see there's... Hey, Moss Missy, thanks. It makes me feel better about spending the $140. But, hey, are they? Oh, people are trying to wave to me. I'm too focused on you guys. Hey, how you doing, guys? Yeah.
You want me to hold the sign? Do you want me to hold the sign?
Oh man, there's more people here than I thought. I mean, it hasn't stopped yet. Hey, how you doing, guys? Freedom! Oh, okay. Yeah. Send me a message. Yeah, just remind me again. And I'm trying to get a list because right now we're meeting in a home.
Yeah.
So until we meet back in the building, I'll contact everyone.
All right.
So that'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've got about 5 of us want to come.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that sounds awesome. Great to have you guys. Cool. There's some people that want to visit my church. That's great. If you want more information about the church, tcil.org.au. And hopefully once the community centre opens back up, we can have a lot more visitors. And hopefully that'll be soon, because now with the 50 people that can go to church, I've got some people here who want to take photos with me. So I was just trying to get the crowd, but I hopefully... How you doing, guys? Just so I don't want to take credit for this protest because I didn't actually organise it. I give all credit to Michael Sims. You know, maybe I contributed to inspiring people to get out here, which is good. But I didn't apply for the permit. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, that's right. My church is called the Church in Liverpool. It's an independent Bible-believing church, and we meet in the suburb of Moorebank once our community centre opens back up. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
Okay, looks like we're getting to the end here. Oh no, there's still people coming around the corner. Alright, I think it looks like we're getting to the end of the crowd now, so maybe I'll join back into the tail end here.
My body, my choice.
Whoa. Oh, you want a photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's taking it.
Photo ops. Hey.
Here he is.
Hello, how you doing? People are taking photos. I know, I came out for a bit of an extended session today.
Yeah.
People are taking photos.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys. Oh, everyone's coming over to take photos. Sorry. No.
Victor Tate in the house, everybody. Autographs. Autographs, Victor.
I forgot to bring my pen.
Come and get your selfies with Victor.
No.
They're all coming.
Heroes only become heroes because they have followers, right? So it's all you guys. Oh, photo. Okay. Oh, thanks. All glory to Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much.
Oh, sure. So you're getting like selfie stick photos. Victor Tate. Tate, T-E-Y. So look at
Everybody, Victor's here taking selfies with
yeah, that's my. Yeah, sure. Hi.
Oh, how cute. More people are coming, Victor.
Yeah,
Everyone wants a photo,
Yeah, watch
Victor.
it. Post them, tag exercising my rights. I want to see them all.
I helped Victor get his biggest turnout ever. Well done, Victor.
See, all you need is one other person to come exercise with you, and look how many people come out and exercise.
I'm puffed. I've had enough. I don't know how you do this all the time.
I know, that's why I brought the headband for you, buddy. I knew you'd be
It
sweating.
does well. I'm very sweaty. There's a long line here if you don't know on camera.
Oh, wow.
There is thousands, I would say.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, I
You
don't know.
haven't been to the
I've-
front
I've
and the
ne-
end.
Yeah, I stood there from the front to the end. Hey, yeah, love the headbands. I don't know, there's definitely a few thousand, eh? I don't know, how many have you counted?
Yeah, I'm trying to count them all. 1, 2, 3.
This is huge. And it looks like there are some other media outlets here. You see here some guys with actually professional cameras, so hopefully we get some decent media coverage, but really, like I said in the live streams, guys, we got to be our own media really these days till we get some good media outlets out there.
My body, my choice. You can talk.
Victor, you should run for IMOP next election.
IMOP? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking into some other options. Yeah, definitely should. I think we could probably work with IMOP. We have to maintain social distancing, Nazi up here. Maintain groups of 10, everybody. There's absolutely no room to maintain groups of 10 here. So let's see, it's moving a bit slower in front of Parliament House now. This is more of a familiar Jeff Tate. Yes, all glory to Jesus Christ. Hey, you want a King James Bible Church? The church in Liverpool, that's the church for you. We are King James only, unashamedly. So look us up, tcil.org.au. Hopefully when our community centre opens back up and we open it up to the public, we'd love to see you. Hopefully we don't outgrow too quickly before we get into a new place. But I'd love to see you all there. If you guys want a church that preaches the truth, preaches the Bible, I'm the preacher there obviously. And yeah, it takes a stand for our rights. We need more leaders like us out there, more church leaders out there taking a stand. Where are you all? Athena. I'm referring to the church that I pastor. So I pastor a church called the Church in Liverpool. Look it up, tcil.org.au. And if you go to the beliefs page, you can see what we're about. And if you align with us, hey, come join us. Let me guys give you a more, how you doing, Andrula? It's good to have you on the live stream. KJV is the preserved, inspired word of God. Amen to that. Yeah, I'll walk across the other side of the road.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Hey, Dana. How you doing, buddy? I'm crossing the road here. I cross the road, I can show you guys what it looks like from the other side of the road. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful view. Look at all these people going for a nice walk in front of Parliament House. This is great. Look at that. Got some people on the other side of the road here wondering what's going on. There we go. I'm kind of like semi-media here. Oh, this brings back some good memories, eh? Running up this side of the road. This is where I got arrested. I got arrested right outside this sort of, you know, what's this? This beige marble building here. 60 Martin Place. So I was running here and I got stopped right here. And it's probably a good thing because look at what it inspired. There's a kid on the megaphone. I think he was saying my body, my choice. How you doing, guys? What network are you guys from? ABC. Oh man. Hey, make sure you use the footage properly, eh? Okay, so we got ABC here. So we'll see what sort of job they do with the coverage. Okay, let's have a look. Hello. Stretching all the way down the road, look at that. See that? Look at that. That is beautiful. How you doing, buddy? You good? Got some photographers here taking some photos of the crowd, which is good. Got some citizen journalists taking a video here. Hello. Seeing some of my Facebook friends join the live chat. It's great to see you guys. Where were you guys? You guys were meant to come out here. Come on. Oh man, I think a lot more people have come since I arrived here, because this crowd looks a lot bigger than what was gathering in Hyde Park before. So I think as time goes on, usually people are a bit late, like myself. See, that's why I made it 2 o'clock. For me. All right, I better jump on the path so the police don't have something to say against me. I was just walking along the side of the cars. You can see Michael Sims there with the yellow shoes and bandana. I wonder where Renee is, because Renee did tell me she was coming to this, but she's probably blended in somewhere. So you guys will have to look out for the iconic yellow paper front and back sandwich board. Oh, there you go. It looks like there may be some Renee Alticritti supporters over there. The yellow sign front and back. Hello. And it stretches all the way down. I can't even see the end of it yet. Hey, how you doing, guys? It's great to see you all here. But where did all these people come from? Because remember, I was at the stairs. I was at the stairs, and I thought I was at the end of the line. And now I've continued to walk at what I thought was the end of the line. And there's like 2 or 3 times the amount of people that walked past me when I was waiting at the stairs. So I think when you see the cops at the end there in the yellow, I think that must be the end, unless they're just escorts. They could be just protest escorts, because sometimes when you have a protest, especially when it's a permit with the city, I think they make you have like a certain number of volunteers for each number of people to chaperone the people. And I think that's something you have to guarantee. So as much as the protest coordinators may not like it, they sort of need these volunteers to say, hey, social distance, say in groups of 10, because that was probably the requirements in order to have this approved. But, you know, and I know there's argument over whether or not you need a permit or not. I don't think you should need a permit to protest and participate in political speech, but I think, you know, when it's a group this big and you're blocking traffic like they are for us there, and you're walking on the roads, I think it's considerate of the public to organise the event in such a way so that you don't disrupt the freedom of movement for your fellow man, you know. So I think if you have like those protests where they just block roads and stop people getting to work and things like that, I mean, that's what we're against, right? We're against stopping people going to work and going about their lives. So I don't think if we are doing some activists and you know, and then we participate in some sort of activism that disrupts people's lives, I mean, that's I think that's a little bit hypocritical in my opinion. But I was just saying, guys, like, because, you know, when we were on the stairs, we were already, I thought we were at the back of the, where? Oh, there's a drone looking at us up in the sky. I don't know if you can see that. My friend just pointed it out. Maybe that's one of those social distancing drones from the police. the ones they imported from China. You know, they imported those drones from China. You know, maybe China had too many of them, so Australia bought the excess. But I was saying that when we were on the steps, I thought we were at the end of the line. But
Do you want to cross that way, Victor?
No.
It'd be quicker.
What? Well, I'll just cross here. I don't think they're gonna. They're not letting traffic go anyway. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry that we had to block the road. I know you guys are probably busy trying to get somewhere. Okay.
I think the guy doesn't realise his Q sign is a bit off. Now it just looks like a circle with a line randomly drawn through it. Where we're looking.
How many people are here? I've never seen a health march this large, honestly, because I've been to some health marches in the past and a fraction of the people. But, yeah, like I said, I thought I was at the end of the line, but I still can't even see the end. Oh, there you go. That's maybe where the end is. Looks like it's sitting out. Hey, how you doing, guys? Oh, yeah, sure. How you doing? No worries. I'll be right.
Carry something, but I think it's so coincidental that you just came here. Can I give you a book?
Book? Oh, I don't know. I don't really have a pocket. Is it a heavy book?
I'll give you a little one that's got a condensed version of it. And if you want the rest, you can always get it. I just think there's a lot more to it, and I just admire you.
Okay.
And I just want you to be careful. I just don't think it's important to get too heavily involved, because you've got the Christian side, and
Yeah.
Jesus didn't get involved with politics at the time.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, he didn't. He kept, his job was to preach the kingdom of God. So I encourage you to stick with that and have a look at the book.
All right, sure, thanks. Yeah, I got people giving me some literature and sharing their opinions with me, which is fine. Yeah, there are people out there that don't think Christians should get involved in politics, and I respectfully disagree, because, you know, I think we ought to be salt and light in the world.
Hey, Victor.
And, you know, like I say to people, how you doing?
Hi, how you going? Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, we met. Sorry, have we
I met you at
before?
ATL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to see you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
So what are you here for today?
Freedom.
What's your? Great.
You know, I think government's running a lot of programs that people aren't very happy with.
Mm-hmm.
They claim to represent the people, and nothing could be further from the truth.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well, that's why we got to get involved, right?
Sure. But they've been in power for a very long time, and they're all in it together. You know, there are no sides.
Yeah.
So it's the politics, and I think a lot of it's being exposed now with the scandemic and mandatory vaccinations and microchipping, full-on surveillance society, and I think people are very unhappy about it, and they're speaking out.
Yeah.
They have freedoms and rights, and governments are trying to say that you have none. We can do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really wrong.
Right.
And their laws are invalid, or the legislation, they're not even laws.
Right.
So, and people are beginning to realise that, and I think hopefully we'll restore people's freedom. All right, I've got to go.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Catch you later. I'm going to go say hello to some friends over here. Oh no, you guys going to be on the live stream? Hey guys. How you doing? You want to say hello?
Hi. Hi.
Okay, these are some ladies, some beautiful ladies I know. I'll leave you guys to it. Otherwise, you guys will be on the live stream. You guys coming over there? Oh, it's probably better to stay over here with the kids. Hello. Hi.
From the whole pie.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Oh, this is Nadine. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
I got a cool photo of you back up there.
Oh, did you?
Kill me, everyone. I saw you come through into there, and I was like, "Oh, this is so awesome." Hey?
Oh, it's good. Yeah,
What a great
I know
turnout.
Renee is going to be here too. Yeah, this is huge. I mean, there's still people walking down.
It's kilometres. It's a lot of
How you
exercising
doing?
your rights, huh?
Yeah, because I thought, because I was on the stairs, I thought I had joined the back of the line.
Yeah.
So I joined back in, and then there's still like thousands of people behind me. So
That's amazing.
yeah, this is awesome.
This is great.
Yeah, you want to say anything to the people? Sorry,
Oh, gosh,
putting you
you got
on
me
the
on the
spot. I'm
spot
getting you on the spot here. I don't know. How come you're here? Why don't you tell people why you're here?
Work hard for your freedoms. I work for the ABN. I live in Newcastle and run a like-minded group, and this is a really important time to be alive. We need to stand up and fight for our rights and make sure that we remain as free as we can. And with people like Victor on our side, anything's possible, hey?
Oh, great. I'm a little worried about that. Don't put too much. People are giving me too much credit, guys.
Yeah. No, you've just joined
Well,
us, that's all.
Yeah. Only takes a spark, right, to get a fire. Look at what everybody can create.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How you
Thanks to
doing?
Victor for starting this, but also to Mick Sims for just going for it and getting us set up for this. There's a bunch of us like-minded mamas right at the back representing for you mums at home that have vaccine-damaged kids. We are here for you. We are standing for you. I know that some of you can't make it, so this is for you. This walk is for you. We love you guys, and thanks to people like Victor, we're walking. So love to get a photo with you when you have
Sure,
time later.
sure.
Sorry, social distancing. See you later.
All right, no worries. I'll be around.
Hey man, how's it
How you
going?
doing? I'm good. You guys went together? Huh?
Oh, I'm just with my friends up there, but I saw you on your exercising videos. I just wanted to say hello. So
Oh,
yeah, I was
nice
probably
to
one
meet
of
you.
many that watched them, and I found them hilarious. And
Oh, great. That's
shared them
good.
a lot
Yeah.
with people as well.
Oh, good. Thank you so
How did
much.
that go?
Thanks for
How
getting
did
the
that
weather.
go?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take all the credit for this, man. Like I think there's a lot of health advocates out here
Yeah,
that have been
definitely.
fighting for a long
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
But I think maybe what I did
People
is
are
I
coming
just
up.
helped add a bit of fuel to the fire.
Sure.
Oh, there's Renee. Oh, I gotta go talk to Renee.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. All right, take it easy.
Renee, hello. Can I get you on the live stream? She's here. Look at her, the queen of notoriety here.
Hi. Where are we heading to? Down that? Oh,
Yeah, I think they're having
we're
speeches
gonna go
again.
this way.
Can I give?
Good to
I wanted
see
to
you.
give you something while I'm here. You don't have to wear it if you don't want to mess up your hair, but that one's for you. I made it for you. As an ambassador of the movement. Hi, how you doing?
Hang on. Let's see. Can you hold the camera there so I can see what it looks like?
Let's see.
I don't care about my hair.
I got one for Michael and I got
Okay,
one
yeah.
for Renee. Oh, there we
That
go.
would be-
Represent.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What do you want to say to the people?
I just
know
wanna
you were a bit
say-
hesitant about coming today. But I'm glad to see you.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
everyone, for your support. And I had to come today because it's almost like you feel you're leaving your comrades behind if you don't turn up. So
So this support, the turnout's amazing, and I'm so excited to see so many people here. And Victor, you were my inspiration.
Oh, no, thank you.
I thank you so much.
Glory to Jesus.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thanks for coming out, and you're kind of like an involuntary leader.
Yeah.
You've become a leader.
Yeah,
so.
it was also good to, not good, but walking back past the incident, had a few moments there and was able to clear a bit of junk out of the trunk.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was a bit hard, but it needed to be done.
Yeah, that's good. I think that place is always going to hold a special place in your heart now,
100%.
isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I'll let you go.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Blessings
talking to us.
to all. Okay, bye.
Okay, see you later.
Right, thanks.
All right, maybe I got to try and make my way to the front of the crowd there because I think I'm going to have to participate in the speeches. Yeah, I don't know where my mates are though. I'm just going to keep walking around, guys.
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to thank you for your courage.
Oh.
Victor Famous.
Yeah, well, I pastor an independent church over in Moorebank. In Liverpool.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You are an independent judge? What?
Yeah, our church is an independent church.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
What does an independent church mean?
Well, it just means
non-denominational.
Yeah, exactly. We're not part of any denomination.
Not affiliated with anything.
So it's called the Church in Liverpool. So if you go to tcil.org.au, then...
TCIL. Say that again, because my girlfriend lives in Liverpool.
The Church in Liverpool.
Yeah, the Church in Liverpool. tcil.org.au. The Church in Liverpool. And you can learn more about me. That's probably that's mainly what I'm about.
Cool.
This is just a part of who I am.
So you believe today is the Sabbath?
Huh? No,
I'm
not a Seventh-day Adventist.
No, it doesn't matter. It's in Scripture.
But yeah, Saturday is the Sabbath,
Exactly,
but I don't believe we need to keep it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, it's hard to live stream and people want to talk to you at the same time, so I think what I might do, guys, I don't know if I can just leave this going. I don't know how much battery I've got, but...
Need a charger.
Yeah.
Hey!
Victor!
Young men,
Hello, how are you?
let them know. Hammer them. Until they know. Say, don't give up. You give up, you lay up, and you lay down.
I'll stand at the back here. It's more space.
God says this. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Right. Vote for IMOP.
Thank you, Uncle Max. We really appreciate his wisdom and his experience that's come from us from afar and here to us today. Now, we do have a few speakers that we have now. There we go. Michael Sims. We'd like to invite Michael Sims. Is Michael here? Okay, Michael, there you go.
Okay, first of all, the police have just notified me that we need to split up a little. That's okay, just split up a little bit. Let's film the whole park. There's a big park here.
Oh, there you go. We're getting a bit of disagreement here. So the police are warning us that we need to spread out, and some people in the crowd are saying, screw you, government. We're not spreading out, which, you know, I guess Michael can only pass the message on, so we don't shoot the messenger. But I guess people can decide whether they want to consent or not. But I have a feeling most people aren't going to move. They're probably just going to keep standing where they are. Because the thing is, if you go too far out, you wouldn't even be able to hear. So. This is an uninvited speaker here. But it's all right. Everyone has a right to speak their mind.
Okay, so who's the one telling us that we need a flu shot? Who's the one telling us there will be no new normal until we have a coronavirus vaccine? This is not the new normal. We will not accept this as the new normal. Things were bad already. Things were bad already. We cannot let things get worse. I will not be taking my son to a football match and sitting in the car while he plays. I will not be getting an app so I can go and watch the Canberra Raiders play football. I will not be getting an app so I can go sit in a restaurant, have a coffee, go to school, get a driver's license, travel on an aeroplane. We will not be doing it. And if all you people don't do it too, then we will build more power. We need more people to stand up, more people to say no. So we do not consent. We do not consent.
We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent.
It's running this country right now and running the world.
Right, there you go, Garth. You're the man for the job. You are the man for the job.
Thor is here. I left my axe in my other pants.
It's you people. It's you people. It's you people that will talk up when people want to say you're crazy, when you're nuts, when you've got no idea, when you're dumb. You are the smart people. You are the smart people. The rest of them that are ignorant to this, they're the silly people. Okay? I vaccinated myself. I vaccinated my son. He stopped talking and lost eye contact the day he was vaccinated. He's never called me daddy since. I saw it happen in front of my face. No one here had to tell me about it. I saw it. So, whatever. The science backs up what we say as well. The science is with us. I read a study just yesterday about the flu shot. You know why they recommend it to workers? Because you go back to work one day early. You have the same amount of people got the flu but had the flu shot whether they didn't have the flu shot. The virus lasted the same amount of days, but the people that got the flu shot went back to work one day early. And guess what? They're the ones passing it around to everyone else because they've gone back to work one day earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Flu shot
so again,
sheds.
I thank everyone for coming. I thank everyone for making this a great day, supporting this.
This is the sad thing about Michael's story. If you don't know Michael's story, Michael's not an anti-vaxxer, he was an ex-vaxxer. He actually vaccinated his son. And when his son was a year old on his 1-year birthday, he got injured by the vaccines and now he's autistic. So, very sad story. Happened on the very day he had his vaccines in the morning and then his birthday party that afternoon. He just wasn't the same ever since. So, a very sad story. If you talk to Michael Sims about it, you can find out more about it.
The media's going to say there's 10 people. They're going to call it a rally. I call it the forming of Parliament because you are the government. We cannot put all of us in that building over there, so we elect someone. Funnily enough, there's a forget machine at the front door. And as they enter, they forget that they represent us. And everything they do, they must ask for permission from us. Too many people here, well not in Australia, too many, and we must wake them up. We have to wake them up. Okay? Either they're too scared because I don't want attention on myself. Well, if you don't draw attention on yourself, nobody's going to listen to what you're going to say. Okay? 200 years ago, they came to this country, the English. Then in the 40s and 50s, they told the Aboriginal what was good for them. Not one single person asked them, what would you like to do? Now they're doing it to us. They want you to put an act that doesn't even work. It doesn't work. They want you to buy or use 5G, and that doesn't even work. The only thing is, with a flick of a button, it can become a weapon. Yeah. So, for example, today, they don't like what they see, they'll turn them on, and all of a sudden, all you people are sick. That's all it is. Okay? Okay. Okay? And the funniest thing is, they tell you that COVID is not the flu, but you must take the flu shot. Do you not see
go
the
for.
line?
He's holding the speaker up.
I have never taken a flu shot. You know why? Because I want the flu. I want the flu because the flu tells me I'm tired and I need to rest. They want you to keep working. They want you to basically work until the day
Who's
you
this guy?
die. Yeah.
Blocking my view.
God bless you all. God bless Australia. I'm so proud to be here today. Okay, I'd like to invite Greg Fitzgerald up here. He's got some wise words for us today. Greg, come on up, mate. I'm a doctor in allied health, chiropractic and osteopathy. I've been practicing for 37 years. In 1980, listen carefully, in 1980 I read a book by Dr. Robert Mendelsohn called Confessions of a Medical Heretic. In that book, he outlines the future of our society. He was a professor of paediatrics. Get the book and read it. Confessions of a Medical Heretic. In that book, he outlines what will happen. He said this: over the previous hundreds of years, there was an alliance between the church and the state. And the church and the state ruled everybody's lives for hundreds of years. Over the past number of decades, the church has declined in influence and instead has risen the medical profession. And we have now an alliance between the state and the medical profession. When you read the book, it all makes sense. What is happening now, folks, we are getting these laws, dictatorial laws, behind which rests the medical profession. The politicians don't know what a fever is. They don't know much about health. Just take a look at them. Behind the laws comes the advice by the medical body. The Chief Medical Officer, Brendan Murphy, has not said one word about health. Not one. The Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Paul Kelly, came out 8 weeks ago, and he said we can expect up to 150,000 people die in Australia from coronavirus. Now, my friends, we've got short time, more speakers to follow. You've got 4 charters to do. Firstly, next time we have a rally, bring someone. We've got 2,000 to 3,000 people here in a city of 5 million. Yeah! Bring one more, we've got 6,000 people. Bring 2 more, we've got 9,000. We have the power! We have the power! Make sure you write a letter to your local parliamentarian, please, your councillor. Become an activist, become an advocate for the truth. Let them know you're not happy. Thirdly, donate to the High Court Challenge. This is most important because they're only going to listen to legal manoeuvres. They're not going to listen to this. So we've got to make a High Court Challenge. Otherwise, we're going to get jabbed just to go into a supermarket. We can't have that happen. So friends, become advocates and become activists in a peaceful way. It is most important. Now lastly, hear my words. We hear all the time about fatalities with the flu. You read the headlines. 30-year-old healthy man dies of the flu. What I want you to do is understand this. In the recent medical journal called Nature Reviews of Immunology, it came out and it said
when you stop a fever with antipyretic medication, you increase the mortality rate by 5% at least. Now, one reason, my friends, is...
See Garth having a hard time
people
trying
dying
to keep
of
the
COVID.
speaker
One
up.
of the reasons, and the flu, and all of these acute diseases, is because they're having their symptoms suppressed by germ-phobic, ignorant medical professionals. If anyone wants the references, I will send you the email. My name is Greg Fitzgerald. I'm on Facebook. You can email me. I will return the email and give you the actual document which shows that suppressing a fever will kill people, increasing it by 5% at least. Thank you very much. And now we have Naomi Cook, and she's going to have to say something.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a registered nurse.
Is this the guy from ABC? I can't remember.
Sydney Safe Technology Group. We're going to talk about 5G. Louder!
Okay, well this girl wants to talk about 5G.
Our Australian government has informed us that the Australian public has been subject to an orchestrated 5G misinfo campaign. And I would agree wholeheartedly with them that the Australian public has been subject to a misinfo campaign about 5G. What we are seeing here is a warped projection from the government onto the 5G action group, where the misinfo is not coming from within the 5G movement, but from within the heart of the government and regulatory bodies themselves. This type of projection can be seen in something called gaslighting, and it is a form of psychological manipulation.
Ah.
Claire Edwards says this about 5G.
I just realised the general is
a
here.
planetary
I
emergency,
recognise that sign.
and everybody has to drop everything to stop 5G. If you are not currently working to stop 5G, this means you don't understand it. Nothing else matters anymore. This is about the survival of you, your children, and this planet. COVID-19 has caused an explosion in public awareness. Rather than meekly hunkering down under house arrest, men and women have taken to their computers and began to ask questions, many of them for the first time. Our 5G action group exploded with members' requests the first 2 weeks of lockdown. It is clear that our legitimate science-based concerns about 5G are reaching broader sections of our local and global communities.
Thanks Adam Titmarsh. I will continue if you guys are enjoying this. I'll try and keep. I'll pass it off to somebody when
At the end of last year, 9 million taxpayers' funds to combat misinfo about 5G.
I have no idea who this lady is, but obviously she's against 5G.
It is misinfo to declare 5G as safe. 5G, as an aim to describe a band of frequencies from 6 to 300 gigahertz, has not had a single biological safety test in all this range of frequencies, proposed pulsations and nanopulsations. It cannot be declared safe. There is no science to back that up.
Stop 5G! Stop 5G! Stop 5G!
To declare 5G is safe, there would need to be clinical trials, biological safety tests, and all the proposed range of frequencies, pulsations and nanopulsations, and this would be an enormous undertaking. Pointing the general public in the way of airport scanners, Bailey monitors and police radars to attempt to prove a ubiquitous, omnipresent 5G smog is safe is simply an embarrassing underestimation of the collective Australian IQ.
Stop 5G!
Or perhaps it simply represents the IQ
A lot of no 5G people here.
In addition, the safety standards currently adopted
Oh, that's sad to hear about the Vic rally.
are flawed to the point of being fraudulent. They do not refer or relate in any way to pre-thermal, scientifically established biological effects seen at a cellular level. These standards may well protect us from being cooked by our phones and Wi-Fi, but they do not protect us from harm resulting from cellular dysregulation.
There you go, get a good look at his face
seen at
because
the
that's the guy with the camera.
Such harm includes the generation of oxidative stress. Downstream effects of that include cancer, neuropsychiatric disease, and more. Around 20 years ago, at the end of the last parliamentary inquiry into our EMR safety standards, where there was much concern about the levels that we're exposed to today, by the way, it was suggested that all mobile phones be issued with a health and safety warning sticker, so that the general public may be aware of the damage potentially caused by high EMR. 20 years ago, look what's happened. We're now being warned by experts in the field that we are potentially only 5 generations away from species extinction. This is due to the impact that omnipresent microwave radiation directly has upon our fertility and therefore our ability to reproduce.
Stop 5G! Stop 5G! Stop 5G! Stop 5G!
Stopping 5G is not just about stopping 5G, but requires that we demand our current approach to wireless technology as an entirety be completely reconsidered, and that those individuals and groups responsible for perpetuating the misinformation, the lie, the microwave radiation is safe, be held accountable and liable for their decisions which have affected the health of generations, probably and catastrophically, that we will most likely see in our children and our children's children.
Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up!
But
stop the liars!
Now, thanks to COVID-19, we are united now locally and globally in a way that we weren't before, with an explosive awareness that things are not okay. We know there is a much bigger and darker picture at play here, and as we begin to find our voices as sovereign, free men and women, our collective decision to bring about much needed change will continue to spread faster than any future virus or 5G deployment.
Well, this 5G lady has definitely had the most time on the mic, that's for sure.
I believe this is the point that we collectively now begin to bring down the house of cards.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker today is Morel Burnham.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's his lady. I always get messages from her on Facebook, but
I'm at party, and here she is.
that's who she
Greetings everyone.
is. So it looks like this is mainly organised by IMOP.
And just a reminder, a big thank you to the police. They have really helped us. So if you wouldn't mind just stepping back, we're still not 1.5. So just a little bit back because we need that respect. If we're going to ask for respect, we've got to give it back. So just a little bit further back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm a healthcare professional. I've been practicing for 39 years. And prior to that, I was a school teacher, and I see people firsthand every day that are damaged from vaccines. I am at the front line of that. I see the tragedy, and I see the no choice. I see the people who wish to go into professions that they can't go into because they have to have a jab. They can't be a nurse without a jab. They can't be a doctor without a jab. They can't be a caseworker without a jab. And now we're going to have aged care people locked in
I'm not
a
too sure when
jail
I'm speaking.
because
I think I'm on the list. If I'm not, it's no big deal. But I think I'm on there. I was told I was on there.
Sack those officials!
3 minutes. Maybe I'm near the end somewhere.
Sack those officials!
No. Yes, this is not fair. Now they've destroyed. They destroyed.
Yeah, hopefully the police aren't just looking for a reason to break this up. But you know, I guess if they wanted to, they could.
Facilities, and that's one
Not that I agree with it.
But the other reason was they made kids have to have vaccines to have childcare. That is denying the right of children's education.
denying them. That is not right, and that collapsed. And now ScoMo says free childcare.
Sack ScoMo! Sack ScoMo! Sack ScoMo!
Now, also, what do you think is going to happen to aged care? Same thing. Same thing. People won't want to put their family into an aged care because it'll be a jail. Unless you have a vaccine, you won't be able to visit your mum and your dad. And I have those people already crying and distressed in my clinic.
Sack health officials! Sack health
It's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. That wasn't the contract that you signed when you put your aged person in that facility. When did that bloody well change? Okay, that's not fair. Now, we all know that a war is going on right now, and it's not just a COVID biological war. It's a war about ownership over your body and your mind, and about who owns you.
We have the power!
We are gathered here today, and it's fantastic, Australians. You're waking up, and it's wonderful, and the more support, the more that we show the awareness that we are awake, and we're not going to put up with mandatory coercion and bullying tactics any longer.
Criminals! Criminals! Criminals!
We are gathered here today to defend and protect what is ours, to protect our body, our mind, and to preserve our beautiful world with its special flora and fauna. No one owns this land, as the Indigenous people know. No one owns your body. We are the caretakers, not the owners. We need to preserve humanity and life. We do not give this power to these chemical companies, to the polluting mining companies and the toxic pharmaceutical companies driven by Gates and Fauci
Down with Fauci and Gates. I know, jail the 1%. The 1% are sometimes the ones that are giving us jobs.
Microbiomes inside of our bodies and our ecosystem on the outside create our health and consequently our immunity. A jab of any description, COVID or flu, is not a way to health. How can you create health by a jab? This is a medical intervention. Aboriginal people know about inventions, and they never worked and they never will. Okay, and there is one nasty weapon that this war is using against our pro-choice, and that is fear. And the acronym for fear is false emotions appearing real.
To hell with fear! To hell with fear! To hell with fear! To hell with fear!
Okay, my time's nearly up. So the defense to this is truth. It is freedom, it is knowledge, it is love and health. If you're healthy, you're aware. Fear reduces your immunity and it paralyzes you into non-action. Remember this. You all have natural immunity. We're experiencing it right now. You're breathing in all these pathogens as we stand here, through your nose and your mouth, and it goes down through and hits your lymphoid tissue and you build up natural immunity. When you have a jab, it bypasses that pathway. It goes into your bloodstream. Would you feed yourself through your ear or your nose instead of your mouth? No! No. It's a wrong entry even into the body. Let alone the adjuvants, and everybody knows the mercury and the heavy metals. It is ironic that the government will not allow us natural herd immunity to these viruses when yet
I love Corona!
in just only 5 years ago they were saying we
The guy
want
behind me is a man of
immunity
many chants.
by having 94% of people vaccinated for pertussis, and yet here we are for wanting to have natural immunity, but they won't let us because there's no money in natural immunity. And as you heard the previous speaker say, what can you do? You go and speak to your MPs, you write to your MPs.
Hey Michael, I think the
you
fact
sign
Michael,
petitions,
Joey,
you
Buckle likes,
donate
I think
to
the fact of the matter
these
is
lawyers that are helping
this
us.
protest was organised by them, so the organisers get to speak, and if that's what they're passionate about, that's what they're going to speak about.
And you keep on top of things by reminding yourself to find the
Look at this
truth
teamwork
and do
here.
your
These
own
guys are
research. You be brave.
taking turns holding up the mic, holding up the speaker, which is
Your
good.
voice and your opinion are very important to your GP and your aged care facilitators in a respectful manner. So I would like to end by saying, finally, do not consent to anything you do not want, because pro-choice keeps our democracy.
We do not consent! 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 We do not
I
consent!
have two boys here. They're very brave young men who feel very passionate on these issues, and they would like to say something today. So, welcome to Dominic and Jeff. Let's encourage them. Give them a big round of applause.
Big boys, boys, big boys.
I am speaking on behalf of the future generation, which have no freedom and rights if we do not speak up now.
Yeah, man, these kids have the best words. I like it.
We have been told by the media and government. Do you want to live in a world where we are restricted to do anything?
Speak
equals.
I gotta fix this guy's collar. This guy's collar's annoying me.
Tracing, and
Can I just fix that collar?
We have been controlled by technology.
There you go. Now you look great. Yeah, I know. So,
Our every move we make. No medical freedom. We should be able to choose what goes into our bodies. Quarantine. Isolation which will cause more death due to depression and domestic violence. Cashless society, which means the banks will have access to all our money and can decide to hold it anytime there is a crisis.
Did this kid actually write this speech? That's what I wonder.
I don't want my future being taken away from me. I want to be able to play freely and enjoy all the things children love to do. I miss my hugs and seeing my friends. Australia needs to speak up and inform the government. We do not consent!
We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent! We do not consent!
All right, that was awesome.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I just want to say, well, I'm a Spider-Man. Okay, I just want to say, I'm pretty smart for my age, not to brag or anything, but the one thing that all kids should know by my age is that humans aren't lab rats. We deserve our rights. We're not designed to live and die automatically. We shouldn't be hiding in fear. We should be
Shout it out, brother!
We should be rebelling injustice. Everybody here came here for their rights. They didn't come here to party about the government helping us. Oh, I'm so scared. You gave me a hug. You might get me
Yeah, I like that. Keep going.
We're not rats.
We're not rats.
We're not rats. We're not rats. We have rights. We're not rats. We have rights.
Oh no. We did a bit of a mic drop, but the IMOP man didn't look too happy with that.
Now our next speaker is Kathleen Gallagher, a good friend of mine, and
Oh, am I next? Am I? Oh, am I next? Oh, there you go, I'm next. 3 minutes is fine. It's a short. I got a short one.
Just be aware to really yell into the microphone.
Okay.
Yes, my name's Kathleen and I hate the pharmaceutical industry.
Just be aware of where everybody is and try to speak
I
slowly.
don't like them, I don't trust them. These bastards,
All right, I'll do
they've
my
got me
best.
twice.
All right, guys. So I'm next. So I got to pass this off to somebody. And
Injured child. She has a long laundry list of issues, and guess what? A lot of these issues are listed on the vaccine package insert. And then those bastards, they got me. One day in the doctor, here, take this new contraceptive. Let's put in this new IUD. 2 years later, super aggressive breast cancer. Right? So they got me twice. And I've spoken to lawyers and they've said it's hard to prove and there's not much I can do. All
Can you hold this for me while I speak? Can you hold this for me while I
But
speak?
I'll tell you what.
Or maybe if, I don't know who
There's
else.
one
Do you have
thing
something?
I can do. They're not going to get me a third time.
Criminal health officials!
Can you hold this for me?
Criminal
I'm
health
gonna be
officials!
Where do you want me to film? Where do you want me to film?
I don't know, just if you can stand in front. Yeah. I'm going to run out of battery soon.
Fine, I need to.
Scott Morrison, who appears to be in bed with the pharmaceutical industry.
Zach Scarno! Zach Scarno!
Talking about vaccines like they're our only hope, they're our only saviour. It's corruption. It's conflict of interest.
You know how to use a gimbal? So you twist it, move side to side. I can hold it until she stops, I suppose.
It's fine. I'm going to butt chicken.
Like they're treating us like lobsters in a pot, just turning up the temperature just a little bit, just day by day. First it's nurses and doctors, you know, then it's healthcare workers. Now you need a shot just to get in to see your elderly mother in the nursing home. Then it's childcare workers. Before we know it, it's all of us. It's ridiculous and it's got to stop. So it has, and I'm so glad to see so many people here today. People fighting for our rights. And look, we're running out of time. There's just one thing I want to say. I was so upset on Anzac Day. You know, it was such hypocrisy when you think about the people who have fought for our rights and given their life for our freedoms, for the government just to take it away now, inch by inch. So thank you for coming out today. Thank you for being brave.
now we have Victor. Victor Gray, thank you very much.
It's good to see so many people out here exercising today. What a coincidence. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Victor Tay. I started the exercisingmyrights.com website. I also pastor an independent Bible-believing church in Sydney called the Church in Liverpool. So you can go to tcil.org.au if you want to find out more about that. Now let me ask you a question. Put your hand up if you're happy with our current government.
To hell with the government!
Well, put your hand up if you want to replace the politicians we currently have in government with some hard-working, honest people with integrity that are there to defend our rights. Now let me ask you, leave your hand up if you're a member of a political party.
I'm not! To hell with it!
Hey, leave your hand up if you're an active member in your political party. Do you see a problem here? See, imagine if you have two sports teams. You got one that's lazy, stupid, incompetent, and then you have another sports team.
stronger, faster, smarter. When they clash, who do you think's going to win? Well, let me tell you something. What if come game day, the better team doesn't show up? We're fucked! The words that I won't say that. How often do you watch our current politicians on TV, like ScoMo or Baby Butcher, Berejiklian, get up, tell us to install an app, take away our rights, and all we do is we get mad and complain and do nothing else. You know what, guys? If we want to make a difference in our country, we need to wake up, we need to get up, we need to get in the game. You have the power to change the future, but you've got to be in it to win it. And always remember, muscles are like rights. If you don't use them, you lose them. Hello, is Kevin here? Kevin Coleman? Okay, apparently I got a good speech here, and I just want to say that I'm Michael O'Neill. I'm from the Informed Medical Options Party. Because if there's two things that are important in life, it's truth and it's freedom. We are the informed, we want information and we want the truth. The truth doesn't change. The truth is static. The truth is the truth, and we want options. Informed medical options. We ran at the last election, we had a different name, but this year we're gearing up for the Queensland election. We're going to go for the next federal election. Morel, who's spoken here, she's one of our candidates. We have Dr. Judy Weilerman in Western Australia. We have Tom Barnett up on the North Coast. We have Ramona Land in Queensland. We have Adam Rowe up in North Queensland. We have about another 10 candidates ready to run in the Queensland election. It's not the only way, but it's the one way that we've chosen to do it. And we would love your vote, your support. We'd like to be able to get someone into this house or down in Canberra where we can introduce and speak to bills, where we can be a voice that says, no, this is not happening. We can obstruct, we can and invite people in, we can voice your concerns in that house. It's very important. We don't have a voice in there. I started the political party because I contacted every political party and asked them, what are you going to do about no jab, no pay? And none of them were willing to touch it. Not even One Nation at that time. And I thought, well, we'll just start one. So I haven't got much more to say, but we need to get behind this party. We're not the enemy. We've got no grand designs to... most of the people in here have jeopardised their entire life working career. Since I've got into this, my wife has been stripped as a naturopath. The Australian Tax Office has been onto us. I was pulled up during the middle of the election campaign by police and told that they had strong 3 different reports that I'd abducted a child. I'm telling you, this is at Newcastle Airport. We pulled up at the airport, they swooped on us, we were taken into rooms. Fortunately, I had my secretary with me, and she said, and they went right through the car, and the police were very apologetic. They said, we had very strong reports that you had. I didn't worry, I thought, of course, this is the game we're in. This is the dirty tricks game. We had our PayPal stopped in the middle of the election campaign when we were waiting for money. We ended up in a huge financial deficit because of it. This is real. This is, you know, like they're after us, but we need you guys. So I just find we're on your side, we're fighting for you, we're going to do the best we can. Everybody's got a role in this, but we're all in this together. And Uncle Max is our cultural advisor in the party, and he's been an invaluable help to us. Well, we're going to keep moving on here because and now I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Andrew Cavalier.
it's great to see such an enthusiastic and large crowd, but let's just think what's at stake here. Look around at all these beautiful children and now go and take every seventh one and beat the daylights out of them so they become brain damaged for the rest of their lives. That's one of the platforms here. But what we're fighting against is actually much bigger than this. This is a globally coordinated media conspiracy. The vaccination is only one arm of what they're trying to do. I've always said the best time to resist a bully if he's standing on your toe rather than they've got a jackboot on your neck. And I'm telling you, if we delay much longer, a focused, determined, resolute resistance, that's where we'll end up. It's getting close to that now. It may, I don't say it's too late, but there's no time to spare. Now they often say everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I agree with that, but people aren't entitled to their own facts. And what are the facts of this whole business? We've got a World Health Organization owned by Bill Gates. Yeah! Right? I mean, it takes a lot to shock me. But when I realised he was a major contributor to the World Health Organization, and if you pay the piper, you call the tune, that was shocking. Right? A few facts about coronavirus. We all know it's a common cold. But for the last 7 years, Anthony Fauci has been sponsoring research at the Wuhan Virology Laboratory for what they call gain of function. That means an extra spike protein is added to the coronavirus. And in this instance, they chose the ACE receptor that we all carry in our respiratory system. The angiotensin converting enzyme number 2 receptor has been inserted into a bat coronavirus borrowed from a pangolin coronavirus. These people that say it's a natural mutation are lying through their teeth.
Science fiction!
Right? So
Criminals!
It's beyond criminals. Right? People that destroy the lives of children and the lives of the planet are beyond criminals. There's not really a word in our language to describe what they're doing. Satanic scum, where do you start? Right? So I'll leave it at that. But what we have to do, this is one rally. This has to be the first, not the last. It has to be the smallest, not the biggest. Right? And we've got to get into their ears. Right? They're fighting for life and liberty. And it really is worth doing. Right? Scamo's lying, you look at it.
This guy in the bandanas.
There's a few other things I'd like to say. China got control of their virus problem, and bear in mind the huge majority of people that actually die, and I won't say of COVID virus, with COVID virus, a number of things have happened. Right? Firstly, when you look at the numbers, you get the number of people who got the virus, the number that died, and then they say the recovered. And the recovered's always small. I said, but everyone who had it is not dead, it's recovered. It's not rocket science. The PCR test...
Oh man, I'm down to 10%, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last.
It can be manipulated to give any number of false positives. The president of Tanzania, from what I gather, sent a swab from a pawpaw to an American lab. And it was positive, and it was positive, right? Why has the death rate of other things like heart disease, renal failure...
I think he's going on a bit longer than they wanted him to go on for because they're trying to get him off.
On the loosest criteria.
Corona's a bacteria!
Oh, there you go. The shepherd's hook is coming onto the stage.
Our time is up, right? Where time of passivity, the time of whinging is over. Right? So maintain the rage, to use an old expression.
Thank you, Andrew. That's a wonderful perspective. Now I'd like to give you Leah from the ABM. Leah?
Thank you so much for letting me speak. I wasn't actually planning to speak today, but I just wanted to let you know that there's some information down in that tree down there about memberships for the ABN. Who knows who the ABN is? For those of you who don't, it stands for the Australian Vaccination Risks Network. They were formed 24 years ago. We have just today released that we have a vax mask in Australia, ready to tour. It's been wrapped, it's ready to go. Who here has a child with vaccine injury? And who here has healthy, unvaccinated children? We want to hear from all of you. So jump on www.avn.org.au. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. You can find us avn.org.au. Jump on. We really want to hear all of your stories. Thank you for your sponsorships and memberships. Please become members because that's all we can do. Okay. All we can do is from all of you guys becoming members and supporting it. So we're going to be around Australia.
Woo! I love the AVN.
Yeah!
Okay, there's down the trees down the back there, right? There's three brochures about IMOP, and I think the AVN is over here. So now I'd like to, our speaker here is Sol. Sol has something.
Oh, final speaker. Here we go. Hopefully I last. I do have a battery pack case, so I'll throw that on and then do some interviews if people stick around.
Recently the Australian government has destroyed our economy, has failed the Australian people, causing untold personal, economic and psychological and physical suffering to all Australians for absolutely no reason. For a so-called flu-like disease, COVID-19, which with recent statistics from the Australian government itself shows that this COVID-19 is 162 times less deadly, I repeat, 162 times less deadly than the common flu. This is a shocking revelation, highlighting the total incompetence of this Australian government and the fascist, draconian, idiotic, ill and unconsidered overreaction based on the Chinese model enacted by the fascist communist Chinese government in Wuhan, China, which is considered the most polluted place on the planet.
Exactly. Yeah.
The resulting shocking and horrific Australian government fascist lockdown, illegally imposed on the Australian people, together with other corrupt and incompetent actions, I will explain later, have resulted in a group of patriotic Australians invoking Article 61 of the Magna Carta to dissolve this current Australian government and elect a new competent Australian government under our lawful Australian Constitution. The website makeaustraliahealthyagain.org will give you detailed knowledge of Magna Carta and particularly Article 61. After you've heard this statement of truth, I ask every thinking Australian to go to makeaustraliahealthyagain.org and sign the online petition supporting invocation of Article 61 of Magna Carta to save Australia and our children and their children to come. In addition, we encourage all Australians to stand up and continue to demonstrate against this corrupt government. This Australian government no longer represents the Australian people. This government is now a corporation with international corporate clients. The agenda of this government is funded by and controlled by international corporate clients for the benefit of these clients and not for us, the Australian people. This Australian government is blindly following the mainland Chinese dictatorship and terrorizing the people of Australia with a totally false panicdemic based on corporate lies. The Australian government dictatorship has destroyed our economy, is depriving us of our human and legal rights, terrorizing us with unfounded, shocking fear and panic, and is creating universal suffering for all Australians, destroying our businesses, our assets, our lives and our families. This is treason! Treason! 40,000 Australians have died since the start of February this year, 750 of flu. Have you heard about these Australians that have died? No. Next. Has the Australian economy been shut down because of the death of these 40,000 Australians, or even the 750 who died of flu? No! What's blasted at us 24/7 is a tiny, minuscule few of these unfortunate old age deaths, which are part of those 40,000 anyway, who have comorbidity issues apart from old age, who are signed by an engineered false positive RT-PCR test to a totally unproven flu-like disease, COVID-19, which cannot even pass Koch's postulates, the gold standard of infectious disease proof.
Criminal media!
Recently,
Criminal media!
Recently, the President of Tanzania has received back COVID-19 positive tests for pawpaws, goats and birds. It's all rubbish.
He had a speech that was a bit too long there. This guy cut him off.
We are going to close now. We set the boundaries at this at 2 o'clock. The police are anxious that we would stop. You can still hang around, it's up to you. But we're going to close the event now. And we'd like to thank you all for coming. I have an announcement. There is a free 5G Summit of Information Awareness on Monday this week. And it's online. It's sponsored by Josh Del Sol and Saya, the other hosts. So, but look, God bless you all. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
From our point of view, we're closing the event.
Hey guys, well, I guess it's time to go get some exercise, so stick around here. I'm going to put my battery pack on and have a bit of a walk around and talk to some people. So I'll end this live stream here and then I'll start another one once I get my battery pack on. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining. And if you tune into the next live stream, I'm going to go walk around and talk to some people. See you guys.